smartest call. We weren't where we originally planned. We were like forced to stay a little bit longer. And after that storm subsided, we realized that with that storm brought incredible surf. And not only that, but the northern lights around. If the weather could just hold off for that much longer, this would be something that would be in the history books. I convinced one of the guys to go out. The hardest thing was just keeping my focus. What I was seeing, was these amazing patterns of blue and orange and red and green, trickling in the sky. This is maybe one of the most insane things I've ever seen in my life. So every so often I'd get lost just staring at the sky. Somebody would holler and I would look and see him. I'd be like, okay, here it is. There we go, Ben, someone's going. You're shivering, you're sitting there, you're kind of like basically going through all the emotions. But for me, anything worth pursuing is going to require you to suffer a little bit. Through all that, we came away with this experience that was actually far better than anything we could have ever planned for. It changed everything I thought about what was possible. I aim nothing more than to simply just document the beauty of the world. If a photograph that somebody sees is powerful enough to make them go somewhere they've never been, be outside of their comfort zone, spend their time, that's what I speak to, is like how we can do that more. I guess we want to just inspire future generations to be willing to thrust themselves into situations like that, be willing to go when everything else says not to. Even when all the odds are stacked against you, you can still create something beautiful.
Every day, whenever I hear that buzzer, it just gets your blood flowing, your heart pumping, and you just take off at a sprint. You really don't know what you're getting into until you can see the fire. You're jumping out of a plane, that's always going to induce a little bit of adrenaline.
There are few professions that captivate us like smoke jumping, and this is a woman who's been doing it for over a decade.
My name is Ramona Biuca, and I am a McCall smoke jumper in McCall, Idaho.
The job of a firefighter is dangerous, but jumping out of a plane to contain a blaze takes this job to a whole new level.
There's always a possibility that something could go wrong, so I definitely still get nervous. We fly in a Twin Otter with the door off. We're all wearing earplugs, and everyone's kind of in their own world at that point.
And this flight can take up to a few hours, but it becomes clear when the danger is close.
Usually you smell that smoke. It's that piney, wood-burning smell. That it's go time. You get in the door, and your heart is pounding, and I don't even really think about it. I just go out of the plane. I try not to look at the ground or the fire at that point. You're just super focused.
Now they fight the fire, and despite the risks, it's a job Ramona loves doing.
I've been to so many forest fires, and every jump is different. It is extremely dynamic out there. That adrenaline is something that's a big part of keeping me coming back. I do stop and think, wow, I am really lucky to be in this job.
Up next on That's Amazing, a man on a quest. Hike the dangerous peaks of a volcano to keep an icy tradition alive.
Is this my car? State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Is this my car?
This is ridiculous!
This is ridiculous.
From car insurance to car loans, State Farm is here to help life go right.
Your brain changes as you get older, but Prevagen helps your brain with an ingredient originally discovered in jellyfish.
Testing.
In clinical trials, Prevagen has been shown to improve short-term memory. Prevagen, the name to remember.
People say I'm crazy. I say crazy is being forced to pay $100 for channels you never watch.
Take back TV with Sling and Save.
Hi, thanks for coming.
This year, Chevy received more J.D. Power Initial Quality Awards than any other car brand.
I'm very, very impressed.
Did I mention they received more of them last year, too?
Look at that.
Oh, wow.
And the year before that.
$4.
Oh, my God.
And the year before that.